Okay, so I'm no Cash Peters, but I have to like draw for you what I was seeing, because I think now I can let you guys know, because I wasn't allowed to before. Okay, so I don't know what happened with Chris Wray. I still have not seen the hearings. Somehow he said some things that didn't match up in the last hearing with the House. The gist I was getting was that it seemed like he was hiding something or covering up. I will tell you, I did watch the video again where Josh Hawley back in January when I don't know if it's January, March, when Chris Wray came in to talk to the Senate about what happened January 6th, and Josh Hawley is asking him about the cell phone towers and cell phones and their data, what happened with that with people who were at the insurrection. And I just watching Chris Wray's reaction again, I'm like, oh my God, he is such a bad liar, because now we know about these Adam, Crow, those apps. Now we know about those things. I'm like, Chris Wray's a very bad liar. That's all I got, is he really needs to work on this poker face. Again, I haven't seen what happened. So and when I could, I think I was like working in the garden again saying, what happened with Chris Wray? And so these are the images that I got. So I don't know if you want to call this a giant room, whatever. It's just blank concrete floor. There's people. It's kind of lit up in the center, but it's kind of like the arrangement of all the people who are out there. So he's like over here, kind of has his hands on his hips. And it's kind of like, I don't know if there's like a hallway behind him, but there's just like so many people back here, okay? And so it gets kind of dark, like with the hallway over here. And so then it's lighter over here. And that's all I can see. So then I'm like, where's Mitch? And then all of a sudden I see Mitch's head over here, his glasses and his eyeballs like peek above like a turtle, and then hide back again. I'm like, he's covering up for Mitch. I was really, really mad. So then I'm like, okay, where's President Biden? Biden is over here, totally far away, just kind of watching what's going on there, watching the people, everyone that's over here, and kind of watching him, because there's so many people back here just trying to hide, not even come out, do not pass this line where the shadow is. He's like supposed to be the only person that you can see, but I can see all these people. So then I'm like, oh, where's Donald? Well, he's over here, outside of this, like can't see the line. And so like I see Rudy over there. I see all the bad people over here. I'm like, where's Jared? So if you imagine this to be like a chain link fence, supposedly now, Jared's body is totally smashed up against this fence. And then it's almost like there's a really strong suction power coming this way. Like if you open the door of an airplane and that suction pulling power of the air. Well, his brother is on the other side here, and his dad is on the other side over here, hanging on for dear life. But they get sucked out. Jared is on the other side of this fence, and he's like getting pulled through this fence. The fence starts like tearing away, and now he's trying to just hold on for dear life with this fence. And then finally he lets go, and now he's over here. Okay? So then I'm looking at all this stuff, and these are so many people over here in Congress. I know that Hawley's over here. We got Cruz, all of them. Then I'm like, okay, where is Vice President Harris? And she's right behind him. Like, shh. And I'm like, where's Pelosi? Pelosi's like right here. totally being hidden by them. So I'm like, so Harris is helping out. She's keeping tabs. Well, what I just saw today, she came out and she's like talking to Joe really quick, da, 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 and then she runs back there. Okay. And then I see Joe kind of look at him and kind of give him a nod. So let's grab some cards instead of drawing pictures. So the gist of it was, I was sensing Chris Wray was serving as a block for a lot of things. He might have kind of got caught in a lie he was telling, but it's because he's got a bad poker face, and I think he's trying to keep alive two different narratives. The one he's supposed to tell, and like the one of what's really happening behind the scenes. So does that make sense? Tarot, show me Chris Wray. What is he doing here? That's what he's doing. What are all these people back here? Like, including Mitch. Show me President Biden. And then Kamala goes this way and this way. And then all the bad guys. So how does Chris relate to them? How does he relate to all these people? I will tell you, I don't think Biden is talking to him at all. Harris is probably the one going in between. We're managing a nightmare here. This is the night, when I see this Nine of Swords, this is high anxiety. They're always, always, always dealing with. This is the anxiety we are living day in, day out because of the Trump crime syndicate. We gotta get that overturned because he is our biggest threat. Okay? Here's Chris Wray. He has to make some really, really difficult, tough decisions in what he does and where he lays down the gauntlet. I mean, he is walking such a fine line of everything he's protecting and how he has to interact with all these people. Yes, he has to transmit information left and right. He has to deal with bylines and stories about what's going on behind him, what's in front of them, keeping track of who's supposed to know what, and really keep things very calm. The people behind him, we're not supposed to know who these people are. The Seven of Cups. These are a lot of criminal activities. These are a lot of investigations that are still ongoing. These are people that are still protective. Maybe they're a person of interest. A total decision, a settlement has not been made. They're still sifting through all that stuff. The World, well, the culmination of something. Things are not going exactly how I thought they would. Mitch McConnell comes to mind. Things are wrong. So there are people there who are like, holy crap. And we have people over here, Hierophant, who have an unorthodox way of governing. This is also Russia's government. They're not organized. So we have a lot of disorganization going on in our government as well. This is a lot of stuff he has to manage. He bridges to all of them through the secret is out. The Trump-Russia secret, beginning to end, is out. And all these people, good or bad, we know who you are. Okay? Now, we have Vice President Harris. Over here, she's going back and forth. There's hope. She knows what's going on. I think this is a master plan. This, depending on who you're looking at, this was always insurrection. But I have always felt like there's like this master, bigger plan thing going on. We don't know what's going on. It's just too big. I think she's coordinating that. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Going back to the past. This is not about children. This is going to the back to the past. The MAGA crowd, insurrectionists, overthrow everything. So she bridges then to this crowd. Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Couple things. The fours, especially like the Four of Pentacles, the fours for me are related to those apps like Adam and Crow. Data, proof, evidence. We had a change in power. He tried to hang on. He couldn't. Here's the MAGAs. She links to President Biden. By all the outrage that's going on, how we have to live with this month to month. This takes a long time to get done, but things have been revealed to us. We have to walk through this path between the pillars of truth to get what we need. This is eclipse energy, getting pulled in two different ways. So trying to bridge that gap to ruling our nation. And here's POTUS. He's the new guy in the White House. He wants to manage the White House. It is a bit tricky and difficult. Chris Wray. A lot of forces happened. Reversed. Trying to do our best to manage a really awful, difficult situation. I mean, it's just like we're simmering. So all the people that are on the outside then are under investigation. There's so much surveillance and information we have on them, and all of their conspiracies are getting overturned. Who did what? Chris Wray, this is the action that he is tasked with, all of those people. So Chris Wray is in a really difficult position. I don't see anything nefarious with him. I think he does not lie well.